Hello, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get good at animal rivals. So, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is loadouts. Loadouts are really important. You shouldn't be using the same one for every map. So, for the most common map, which is Tiny Arena, I would recommend using Revolver, SMG, Pistol, and Bomb. Not Sticky Bomb, but regular Bomb. It works really well on a map like that because it's small, because Revolver does 110 headshot, and you can spray SMG really fast. And if you're out of ammo in both of those, Pistol always works really well to finish them off. Then for Pirate Ship, you should probably also use the same loadout, unless you want to switch SMG with Sniper, because most people will geyser up, and you could just headshot snipe them when the round starts if you're really good at Sniper. So yeah, I would recommend that. You could also use AR and Deagle. Those work really well in replacement for the Revolver or SMG. Then for the third most picked map would probably be Big Arena. I would recommend using Revolver, or probably a better option because of the big map, you would do Deagle, because you can hit more shots. But if you're good with Revolver, then use that. Then I would recommend using an AR instead of SMG, because you get long range. Or you can use like AK, because it gets really far. But you could use SMG, because it also works really well. And then keep using the pistol and bomb. I think those are like the most commonly picked maps, because you don't really see anyone pick any maps. Maybe like trenches. For trenches, I would probably recommend Revolver, RPG, and Pistol. The reason I choose RPG, because like, say this dummy is a sandbag, most people will just sit with Sniper like this behind it, trying to hit you. And what you can do is use RPG splash damage and damage them behind the wall. So that's just a really great counter. Let me get my loadout. Yeah, I think that's a really good option. It works very well. Most people just sit behind bags hoping that they hit a headshot or something, but you can stop them by shooting an RPG. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the second most important thing other than a loadout, is movement. If you don't have movement, you're probably not going to win any game. Because if you're moving like this, you're going to get shot a lot. You're going to be getting hit a lot. So, the first type of movement is ground movement. This is a very, very important one. What you want to do is have your hand on the ground like this and move back and forth like this. Not jumping back like this, just on the ground moving back and forth like this. You can jump like what I'm doing, but you don't want to jump high like this, because if you're in the air, you're going to get shot a lot. You just want to stay on the ground low, moving like this, and I'll show you what it looks like from this angle. Be on the ground low, moving like this, and then you can move faster, and move in a lot of different angles, and it works very well. I wouldn't recommend going just shooting a basketball. Hold on. I wouldn't recommend. This guy, he just putting a basketball on my. Get out of here. Move back and forth, forward and back.
Hey, what my favorite food is?
I should have done this in practice. What you want to do is move back and forth like this, and move forward and back, because people can predict you moving back and forth like this, even if you are going like really fast and like just going like that. You have to move back, forth, side, change it up a little bit, because it's easy to predict someone. Alright, now the next type of movement, which is wall bouncing. This one is also a very important one. What you want to do is come up to a wall and get your hand on the ground like this and bounce up and down. Just practice doing that. And once you can bounce up and down without your hand at the wall, then you're ready to try a more advanced technique, which is getting close to the wall and going as fast as you can. So what you do is you flip your hand like this while moving your arm, and it helps you move a lot faster and makes it hard to hit. So now that you know the big one, which is just staying further away and bouncing like this, can change to the small fast one, or you can do something a little bit more advanced, which is double wall bouncing. What you do, go up, stick on the wall like that.
I can die.
And you bounce up and down. I just messed it up. Up and down. So you jump up just a little bit and push down like that. You jump up, push down. Jump up, push down. But you want to do it fast. And you try to do it without looking, because you're trying to aim and shoot them at the same time. Yeah. Jump up, put your arm on the wall like that, and push yourself up. If you can do that, then push yourself back down, and it works really well to dodge bullets, because you can just like go quick little ones, big ones. You can do the double, quick little ones again, and it's really hard to hit you. That's why I would recommend doing. It just helps so much. So now that you know all of those movements, the side to side, forward and back, then you can like switch over, do a wall bounce. You'll be unstoppable. So hard to do that. And with practice, you'll just get better and better, and you're gonna be so good. All right. Now that we've covered movement and loadouts, third most important thing is aim. Without aim, you're not going to win games. You need good aim. You need to be hitting shots. And if you have really good aim, the weapons that you're using become more OP. Say you have a revolver and you miss a lot of shots. Just miss a lot. Maybe you hit 145 body shot here and there. Say you win against someone good with revolver and they hit all their shots. So maybe they'll hit like 3 body shots in a 45, or every now and then they'll hit headshots. 2 headshots kill you. That's how fast you'll die. Just 2 headshots. Think about how good that is. If you get good aim, you'll be so good. And not only that, but with the other weapons too. You can spray. You can get really good.
I almost fell.
So I'm gonna show you how. So on the dummies, or on most players, they'll have this little badge right here. Let me go see. Someone not wearing.
What do you mean?
See that little metal patch right there?
On
Metal
what?
patch right there?
What are you trying to
That's
play?
what you're aiming at. You usually want to aim right here because when you're shooting, you know that the recoil brings your gun up ever so slightly. See how I'm moving up and I'm hitting the shots? That's where you typically want to aim. Unless you're aiming for about the neck, then that could also work too. But it's a lot harder because the recoil is just going to take you up and up. Right here, if you're going to go for a lot of shots and spam it quickly, you can move up and get a lot of shots. Okay. Now that you've learned with the revolver, deagle, all those other weapons are basically the same. Even with like SMG, the spray goes up. That's the same with all weapons. Except for maybe like sidekick where it just stays the same recoil. Like all it does is push the gun back. But yeah, it's pretty much the same for every gun. A bonus tip about pistol. A pistol is like a really good weapon, and I'm gonna show you why. So if you take your controller, like say this is your controller, this is your finger on the button, right? You're gonna curl your finger like this on the button. Like your finger should be curled like that in real life. So once it's curled, you're gonna spam it as fast as you can. And that's how you shoot really fast. I curl my finger on the button and I spam it fast like that. It helps you shoot the gun faster. Because if your finger's just flat on it, yeah, you can shoot fast, but it won't be as fast as the other one. You just have less surface area. You have less to push down the controller faster. Now that I've talked about aim and movement and loadouts, it's time to talk about another, like one of the most important tips that is overlooked all the time, which is strategy. I know you might be thinking, oh, strategy, that's so easy, but trust me, most people do not do it. They just hop into a gunfight and hope they can out-movement or outshoot them, but that's not a good thing. You should have strategy. Change things up. If you're on pirate ship, you don't want to geyser up every time. Maybe go around the stairs, geyser up, go behind. Just do anything to trick your opponent. Because if you can catch them while they're just walking behind like this, or say that dummy is a player, and you catch them walking up from behind, Like, that's almost a free win. You walk up behind them, hit a headshot, and they're like, what? They're looking around. That's just a free win. You can take advantage of that and punish them for their mistakes. That's all this game's about. You have to punish them for the mistakes that they make. Say someone wasn't moving very well. You gotta hit those headshots. You gotta hit them. That's what's gonna pick them up. You have to read them, know what they're doing, know their weaknesses. Say if someone didn't have good movement, now you know what. If they don't have good aim, then you should focus really on movement, because they're probably gonna miss. If they don't have good strategy and they're just playing the same way every time, then you know what to do. Say they're going up geyser every time. Maybe change your loadout to sniper so you can headshot snipe them when the round starts. That's all it is, just strategy. Think before you go in. Have a game, like if you have a teammate, make a game plan. Say, I'll go up geyser, you go in the middle. Like, it's so easy. Just make a game plan, change things up, and trick your opponent. That's something that nobody thinks about, nobody looks at, and it will make you such a better player than rather just going into a fight and hoping you win. Now that I've talked, alright, and the last final important tip would be mentality. Don't blame your teammates if you lose, and don't be toxic. If you lose, think about what you did and what happened that made you lose. Maybe you missed shots. If you miss shots, then go to the shooting range and practice hitting your shots. If you were getting hit by a lot of bullets, then practice movement. Know your skills and know your weaknesses, and target them. If you have a weakness like movement, then practice it. Get better. Don't just be like, I gotta grind more matches to get better. Don't do that. Target, practice. Know what you're bad at, know what you're good at. Say you're bad at a map. Try to choose another map. If you are bad at a map, try practicing that one. Like Tiny Arena, I'm pretty bad at it. That is not my favorite map. But it gets chosen a lot, so I need to practice it. I need to get good at it. Or Cemetery. I know that one doesn't get chosen a lot, but I still practice it to get good at it. Because you never know when it's going to get picked or when it's like an important moment where you need to touch up, know the routes. So yeah, it's just really important. Don't blame your teammates, and target practice whatever you're bad at. Alright, and the last, thank you for watching, and remember the key tips. Movement, aim, loadout, strategy. That's all you need to win. If you can learn those really good, you can beat anyone, no matter their rank, no matter how good they are. You'll be able.